What's up, Titans fans? Your boy CD back again with another episode of TitanUp 2day. Right now, I'm going to bring you the post-game reaction after we just barely snuck past the Jacksonville Jaguars in Nashville. But no need to delay. Let's get right down to it. All right, welcome Titans fans and the few Jags fans that are out there that want to tune in as well. This game was absolutely nutty. Was not expecting a shootout, full-blown shootout is what we ended up getting. We started off extremely fast. Ryan Tannehill to Jonnu Smith, Corey Davis. Everybody was getting off right off the buzzer, right from the word go. I don't even know how to even explain this, how to break this down. A couple things that come to my mind. Obviously, the fast start was awesome. Put up 14 points immediately, um, but we gave up points right behind it. We got the 3 points at half, right before halftime. Lambeau goofed up, gave us a kickoff return for like 5 yards, whatever, put us basically on the other side of the field. We made one good play. We're in field goal range. Goskowski, which brings up a whole nother thing. He looked like an absolute brand new man after the Monday night game, whenever he was completely all over the place. He did have one scary moment where he missed the extra point, which honestly leaves us in the game. That doesn't leave us in the game. It actually didn't hurt us because Lambeau ended up missing his extra point, which kept us in the game. Nonetheless, whenever it came down to it, he kicked a 51-yarder at half, which was massive, and then followed it up with the 50-plus yarder to end the game to win and seal the deal. I'm proud of you, man, just in general. I can't even imagine on the live stage having to do that is probably tough already as a professional athlete, but missing it, especially at the Monday night, coming through, that was big. Big for the win, big for the boys. Everything's all good. Got to give a little bit of shout out, a little props to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They were much better than I expected. Their offense with Gardner Minshew, the man is completely so pinpoint accurate. So many passes that were out of his hand before the receivers even turned around that were right on the money. They made a lot of good plays. There were the two turnovers, which ended up being the whole deal, the whole game at the end of the day. The one interception early in the first half, and then obviously the late. I don't know if it was a fumble or interception, what they want to call it, at the end with Harold Landry. The rookie Christian Fulton finally came into the stat sheet with the interception. I was 1 week late. 1 week early when it came down to my bold prediction. To the other bold prediction for this week, not even close. Who would have thought that we would have come out and just throw like this? I called that we would throw the ball. Ryan Tannehill had a career day. Jonnu Smith, career day. Corey Davis didn't need to do much. He was open. When he was open, he made his catches. We saw some Adam Humphrey sightings. Cameron Batson came out of nowhere, using that speed all over the place as well. The running game was so slow. I was worried that we weren't going to be able to run for positive yards the way we were moving the ball. Then we started to break a couple tackles, break a couple bigger yards, bigger gains over and over again. But before we know it, Derrick Henry has a decent game. No touchdowns for him, but the yardage was there and the holes were starting to open up late. Miles Jack was flying all over the field, all over the field. Shout out to him. Again, Jags fans, you guys have a good talent at the linebacker position over there. The youth was all over the field as well for Jacksonville. The running back situation, undrafted running back, he was a problem to say the least. At points, he was a problem, but again, my hat's off to Gardner Minshew. Another relatively efficient game for him. High yardage, high touchdown. I think he put up 3 touchdowns total through the air. You guys played well. We played a little bit better. Right now, we're atop the division right now, the AFC South. 2-0, haven't gone 2-0 in a long time, but we're there. We're looking like we could be this playoff team. Our defense needs to do something. And where was Clowney at? Where was he at? It just seemed like he just disappeared. You didn't see or hear of him. I don't know if he was even making tackles, it seemed like. And then at the end, the last 2 drives, he had one free run to the quarterback, didn't get there in time. He got the ball off. But even at the end, he just seemed to be like tired and just completely winded when we needed him on that final drive. He couldn't even get to the quarterback. We definitely need more out of him for what we are expecting. He's not checking that box just yet. I know it's still early and no reason to get up in arms, but I definitely want to see more out of Jadeveon Clowney ASAP. So don't want to drag this out. As you guys can tell, I'm extremely happy all the same. It's kind of bittersweet. The Colts end up winning a game against Minnesota. I guess Minnesota is horrible. They played extremely well against the Packers, even though they lost, and then they came out to the Colts and just completely laid an egg. Kirk Cousins, who are you? But Colts did win. Congrats to them. So now they're a game behind. At this moment in time, about to kick off with the Ravens and Texans here shortly. Now we need those Texans to take a loss and fall back down a little bit further down the AFC South standings. But today, for the next couple of days, we can enjoy this victory. Week 2 is coming to a close. Now start time to prep for week 3. We got a Vikings team that's coming up that we need to find a way to slap up because the Colts just did this and this is not okay. But anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Again, if you like this, just a quick recap. I give you the legit recap coming up here tomorrow. But if you like it, click the like button. I'd appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. That's awesome as well. And also click that notifications bell. Get notified next time I upload the next episode of TitanUp Today. Have a nice night or afternoon, whatever you guys doing right now. I appreciate you guys again. But before you guys leave, I asked that question. Why tighten up tomorrow when you can tighten up today? Woo! 2-0.